Well, just into the newsroom, authorities say the remains of a man found in St. Johns River in Florida have been identified as Nicholas Lamont Anderson.
In early April 2025, Nicholas Lamont Anderson, a young man from Atlanta, embarked on what was meant to be a relaxing trip to Jacksonville, Florida. Excited to meet a guy he had connected with on a dating app, he looked forward to new adventures. But just days later, he mysteriously vanished, leaving his friends and family in a state of panic. Weeks later, tragedy struck when his remains were discovered in a quiet river in Clay County. The official announcement on August 1, 2025, confirmed the grim news, but it also sparked a flurry of questions. How did Nicholas end up in that river? Was it an accident, a suicide, or something far more sinister? Investigators have remained silent, and the cause of death is still undetermined. This is the heartbreaking case of Nicholas Lamont Anderson. A life abruptly cut short, and a family left desperately seeking the truth. Nicholas Lamont Anderson was born and raised in Atlanta, Georgia. At just 24 years old, he was described by family as creative, thoughtful, and deeply caring. He loved crocheting, spending time with family, and finding joy in the simple things. But behind his quiet demeanor, Nicholas faced struggles of his own. He had been diagnosed with schizophrenia, a condition he managed with medication. Even so, his loved ones say he never let that define him. Nicholas was close to his mother, Mary Anderson, and his stepfather, Trommel Henry. They remember him as gentle and family-oriented, a young man who had big dreams and someone they could always count on. He was quiet, yes, but present. He loved being around people who loved him back. In early April 2025, Nicholas told his family he was heading to Florida. It wasn't unusual. He wanted a short vacation, but there was another reason for the trip. He had connected with a guy through a dating app. For Nicholas, this was an opportunity to meet in person, to explore the possibility of something more. As of now, very little is known about the guy Nicholas met up with. Authorities have not released his name, his photo, or any personal details to the public. However, Nicholas booked a room at the Baymont Inn on Blanding Boulevard in Jacksonville. According to records, he checked in on April 1st. He was supposed to check out on April 7th, but he never did. Days passed without a single call or text. His phone went silent. Alarmed, Nicholas's family reported him missing. He had never gone this long without reaching out. Police began their investigation, and soon, one name came up. The man Nicholas had reportedly traveled to meet. This man admitted they'd been in contact, but when questioned, his story kept changing.
First he said he didn't see him, then he said he took him, he went to the hotel to watch movies, and then he said he took him to get cigarettes, and then he said something about he wanted to go to the pier.
His shifting timeline raised serious questions, but ultimately, authorities cleared him. How and why remain unclear. For weeks, the search continued. Then, on May 7th, 2025, more than a month after Nicholas was last seen, the Clay County Sheriff's Office received a call. Human remains had been found near the bulkhead of a private home on the St. Johns River in Fleming Island, just off Highway 17. Skeletal remains that, after DNA testing, would be confirmed as Nicholas Anderson. The formal announcement was made on August 1st, 2025.
It broke us. It was hard. Yesterday was very hard for us. Once we got the information that it was him, we had to call our family members to let them know that it was him.
However, despite receiving some answers, numerous questions still linger. How did he find himself in the river? Was it an accident, a suicide, or something more nefarious? Investigators have not disclosed this information, and the cause of death is still undetermined. Nicholas's mother, Mary, expressed frustration and heartbreak. She said, "I thought no one cared about my missing black boy." She believes that whoever Nicholas went to meet knows more than they've admitted. His stepfather echoed the pain. "We needed him back home. Having family is truly the key." With so many unanswered questions, theories have started circulating. Foul play. Many believe Nicholas was the victim of a crime. possibly during his meeting with the dating app contact. The changing stories and the body being found in a river point to something suspicious. Accidental drowning. Could Nicholas have gone to the river on his own and drowned? This is possible, but the distance from his hotel to Fleming Island raises questions. Furthermore, according to his family, Nicholas knew how to swim. Mental health-related incident. Some wonder if Nicholas's schizophrenia played a role. Did he wander off and something tragic happened? His family doubts this, saying he was stable and excited about his trip.
He would never hurt himself, and he knows how to swim. So there's no way. So I think it's foul play.
Right now, none of these theories have been confirmed, and the case remains open. The Clay County Sheriff's Office is offering a $5,000 reward for information that could help solve this case. They need tips about Nicholas's movements between April 1st and April 7th. If you have any information, call the Clay County Sheriff's Office at 904-264-6512 or submit an anonymous tip through the SaferWatch app. Cases like this serve as a reminder of the risks involved when meeting people from dating apps, especially if you're part of the LGBTQ+ community. Always share your location with someone you trust, meet in public places, and let a friend or family member know who you're meeting. These precautions won't eliminate all risks, but they can make a difference.
Just be precautious. I mean, because of course, we're in a social media world, but however, we have to be mindful that, everybody that's on there, aren't nice people, and their intentions are not for happiness and love.
Unfortunately, this is the only information about the case that is available so far. However, I will be keeping you updated with new details as they emerge. Until then, tell me, what do you think happened to Nicholas Anderson? Let me know in the comments section below. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more LGBTQ true crime.